Hello again.
Hello.
Wow, haven't seen you guys in so long.
It's been so long.
Oh, it's been such a long week. Oh, Elliot's late.
He's gone again. Major technical issues have made this very difficult. But welcome to episode 7 again. 7.2 of Exandria. We had Charlie do the recap before, but he's done it now, and it seems pointless to make him do it again. So I'll quickly go through what they did, which was they started. The session ended after Rafe had given a blood oath to a mysterious figure from likely the Myriad, and they were trying to navigate that whole situation, trying to figure out what they were going to do. They ended up deciding on a number of different things, including trying to frame Bradel Hornlake, who is not a baron, or being a drug dealer or something. He is a magic item and exotic item trader, is the information they've been given. Meira went to visit a familiar or information giver, who then got very annoyed that she had returned, even though he specifically said, I don't want to see you ever again. And then he ran away. A few of the party spoke to Mersha, the guard captain of Phelan, trying to frame Brado as a suit dealer, which was promptly rejected, and kind of gave them a, do what you got to do, but don't involve me kind of attitude. The rest of the party went to the Glowing Rose, which is an kind of upper end in close to the center of Phelan, where a lot of the visitors from the Marquise's birthday party are currently staying under heavy guard until they are due to go home. That party spoke to Tawan, who is Bradel's companion on the trip. Spoke to him for a brief amount of time before leaving, and they ended up back in the Siren Sip, and that is where the session will begin for the second time. So for the second time, we will go to the Siren Sip, and the game is on pause. Luckily, not a lot happened, so breathe again.
Shall we go and buy some drugs?
Yeah,
Too long to read. Let's do it later.
Fucking do it. Who's with me?
Me.
I am not, and neither is my friend Gwendolyn.
Yeah,
She is too obvious. Whereas I am sneaky and like the dark. I will come with you.
Excellent idea. Why don't you go right now? Let's go.
And Rafe, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
I will not be coming.
There it is.
Excellent. I agree. Rafe, don't go. Okay, go.
So crack on.
You'll probably miss out on the ladies of the afternoon.
No, it's alright. I think everywhere I've gone so far has ended badly because I'm a bit of a calamity. I need to stay here, send some letters, and make most of my time left.
Maybe there's some sexy ladies at the bar here.
Oh, I'm counting on it. I need to get my end away before I die, which seems to be my only life mission.
I need to get my end away before I die.
Good goal.
I love my sex too.
Yes, well, good decisions. Right, let's go.
We're having one drink. The afternoon continues. It becomes dark.
In the afternoon, dude. Jeez.
It's gaming on speed right now. Okay, so like I said, it's the middle of the afternoon, around 2-ish right now.
Well, I'm not going to join you.
Oh, fuck it. It's the dog, so it'll probably be fine.
Maybe it'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Don't you worry.
I think people are used to buying drugs ready for their nights out, right? They want to prepare for the evening ahead, so maybe there'll be plenty of drugs to go around.
I like it.
Look for a man in a fur hooded coat.
To be fair, these are incredibly expensive drugs, so...
Oh, yeah, dude. Do we have enough money? I don't have that much money.
No.
I give you
Right,
all
hold
my
on.
money.
I gave you a little. I gave you.
It says I have
What should I
one
give
gold
you?
piece, which I really thought I had slightly more left than that, but...
Well, I gave you. I gave you 15, I think,
Maybe it's meant to be 15, but it just says 1.
last week.
Alright, I'll go with that.
I'll give
Yeah,
you
I've got-
130 gold.
Because I've taken it off of mine.
Take my money.
I mean, how much?
My life
how
depends
much
on it.
Didn't we discover how much it was last week?
It's like 30 or 40 gold, wasn't it?
It was in the range of like 40 to 80, depending on quality
Right,
and type.
Have another Have another, have another 20.
Yo, Rafe, Rev, can you like hold on to this man? I'm pretty irresponsible with cash.
Alright.
Go.
Look, I'll buy it. We settle up later. I don't want to be carrying that kind of money in the docks. It's too much.
To be fair.
We'll sort it later. I've got 100 gold. Any more than that is ridiculous. Sorry,
Okay.
Rafe. I don't know if
Okay,
you're worth
that's
it.
fine.
Sure, that's fine. I it totally makes sense.
Right, let's go.
Okay.
So you're leaving now, or are you waiting until
we're leaving now.
later?
Now.
Moving now. Let's run like the present. Drugs is
Daytime
drugs.
torpedoes are more understandable, perhaps.
More serious, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so you leave. So it's Rev, Spike, and Meira leaving the Siren Sip to go off to the docks in search of Sood.
Could possibly go wrong.
What are the other three of you doing in this downtime? This unknown amount of downtime?
I'm going to write a few letters.
Okay.
To people, you're like your last will and testament.
Yeah, send letters home.
Do you?
Do you want me to
are
look after
they?
your letters in case I need to post them for you? In case you die.
Yeah, I'll steal them, but then you can. I'll try and get them sent before. Yeah.
Are these private letters that you want to type out to me, or are
Yeah,
they...
I'll write them to you.
Okay. Excellente.
I'm dreading what he's going to put in this machine.
Gwen,
Nice.
what are you doing?
Just having a nice time. Where are you writing your letters? In the room or in the pub?
In the pub.
Alright, I'll just be sat.
I'm having a few drinks while at the same time I'm sort of spilling my
I'll
guts.
I'll sit with Rafe and just kind of a bit of people watching and have a cup of
I
tea.
will also do this.
Okay. I'm going to be watching the letter writing as the three of you head out into Phelan at large, heading towards the docks, which is about a good half, probably a bit longer actually, 45-minute walk or so. Fair distance from
Road
the
beer?
coast.
Road beer? Road beer? Yes?
No, you need your senses about you. Come on.
Oh, dude, okay, fine.
Yeah, you got. Is there anything you're doing on the way to the town, like to the docks area, or are you?
No, we want to be as
Heading straight
inconspicuous as possible. Don't attract any attention on
Unless
the
I
way
see like a
down.
music shop, which I'll have to go in, but otherwise I'm not interested in anything. I'm not looking for
On
one.
the, you're not looking for one. Okay. Then chances are you would unlikely have one on the route. But if you're taking the most direct route to the docks, you probably wouldn't go anywhere via marketplace. You'd just head to. You'd see the coast from a distance and just walk that way, heading through lots of the kind of residential areas where people are kind of going about their daily lives. Not really shuttered in or
On the
anything.
way,
as
can we just so on the way I'm like, so who's bought hands up who's bought drugs before?
Hands up, who's bought drugs?
My hand stays down. I not bought any, but I've caught a couple of people who have.
Meira?
I haven't bought any. I've been at the table where they've been traded, but I don't generally buy them. But I mean, I could just behave in the way that I've seen other people do it before.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I've like partaken a little, but I'm not like crazy into drugs. It's more like music is my drug, but it'll be fine.
Dude's not really
I don't even know how to identify like a drug dealer, but like I'm sure I'll be super clear once we're there. Any ideas? You know what a drug dealer looks like?
Get your drugs over here, get your drugs.
I'm sure we can ask around.
Okay, I mean,
yeah,
I'm really
we
good
can
at
just,
finding I'm like super good at finding like the seediest bar in town. So if you think that will help, then I'm your lady.
No bars. We're looking for drugs, not booze.
Dude,
No.
no, drugs are sold in bars, man.
They're sold on the crappy bits of the pier. Come on.
Oh, okay.
You have a
Yeah.
drink after.
Round by a dark corner or something somewhere.
Yeah, I buy you drink after. No fucking around.
Alright. Spike looks a bit upset, but sure. She carries on.
Okay, carrying on, heading towards the dock of Daylin. What have I just done? I fucked up. Nope, we're good. Yeah, like I said, 40 to 45 minutes of going on, and you can start to hear, smell, and see the dock side of it. Very busy up here. Oh, actually, hold on. Give me a second. I have a thingy. Yeah,
lovely.
very busy. There's more ships than this, and there's more like wooden docks. There's lots of loading and unloading is going on in this very busy dockside area. There are, yes, it is shouting. There are fishing boats coming back. There is all manner of busyness, and all manners of, let's say, classes and races. It's very diverse here. Where do you go? What do you do?
Can I start looking out if there's any thieves' cant on the walls or anything?
You most certainly can. Make me a perception check.
Oh,
You spot some signs of potentially older places for hideouts, or there is like a couple that you pass with some signage saying like "getaway" and like an arrow down to an alleyway. But no,
nothing to do with drugs. Okay.
no, nothing like that.
Can I see anybody on the docks who like has any familiar sort of look about them, robes or colorways of what they're wearing, or anybody I might recognize
Make me a
from
perception.
my previous line of employment?
Oh.
Maybe perception.
Previous one.
Oh no, hang on, sorry, I clicked advantage for no reason at all. There we go.
Yeah.
20. Understanding that it would be very rare to see someone from your past, especially around here in this area. You don't see anyone who would be obvious. You do spot a couple of people who could potentially be well-hidden Myriad members. You do, as you're walking through like some of the dock areas, you do spot there is some sleight of hand work going on to make trades between people. You just about catch, but you don't see anyone from what you were describing.
But there's some sleight of hand going on down.
There is some. There are. If for people who know what they're looking out for, there are deals going on outside of the public eye.
Is there like down little side road down a docks alleyway?
Some are being done in between the busy loading of the ships. Some are, as you're walking through, you do a little side eye, and you see a couple of people in the shadier areas exchanging goods.
Can I approach? This is going to be a bit risky. The sort of darkest, dirtiest looking of all of them.
Lovely.
Not boldly stride up to them like, oh, hello, mate, you're right. Sort of walk towards where they're standing and make to go past. Make sure that the whatever deal that they're doing is done and the other person is out of earshot. And say under my breath towards them, the person who was trading. I'm looking to speak to a man or woman about some contraband. Are you the person?
Make me.
Lucy's definitely never bought drugs in real life. I've just learned.
It's sort of a strange roll because there's many different things that fall under, but I'm going to say make me a persuasion check. 14. Okay, so you manage to eye up as you're walking through, you do see like a deal that looks to be around finish, and one of them kind of heads further down into the street, while the other one kind of takes a look around and starts heading back towards the dock area. And as you kind of walk past, you manage to grab their attention. Hood up. This is quite a tall figure, a dragonborn by the looks of it. Grey and dark of scale. You can just see the snout pass out to the head. And as you mention, what did you actually say?
Contraband.
I said I'm looking to speak to a man about some contraband.
He would.
Well,
he would kind of.
So Meira would know the word, like she wouldn't say suit because you wouldn't say suit on the docks, but she would know a word for like a code word. Spice.
Spice. You want
I'm
spice
looking
branch?
to-
Spice branch.
Yeah. No.
Looking to
She
enhance
just walks up to him and she
herself.
goes, drugs?
Drugs? Question mark.
Sued? Are you the sued dude?
Gwen dies just stands next to Rafe. Like, she's allergic to the ink, and she just immediately dies.
My God.
That's why I'm not at the docks.
Yeah, she's unsavable. That's it. She's dead.
R.I.P.
Becomes undead, dies immediately, dead forever, no coming back. Yes, you do have this kind of side conversation, I imagine, as you walk past this dragonborn individual, and he would stop, wait for a moment, turn around to look at you, and he would say back to you, like, very bold question, very bold, but I don't deal in that kind of business myself, but I can point you in the right direction.
Don't hang about. Go on then.
What's this for me?
If you know the guy, then surely he's cutting you something.
Yeah, maybe, fair enough. Okay.
I can give you anything.
He would take you a bit further into the street to make sure you're out of ear view. What are the other two doing at this point?
I guess kind of following along,
Yeah,
just behind,
loitering
but
with her, like in a friendly way.
yeah, like letting Meira take the lead here.
Just giggling in the background.
Looking serious, like we really
Like, look at me, I know what I'm doing. Has anyone ever bought any drugs?
But she's not.
I need to see a man about a drug.
The dragonborn, yeah, one.
I'm drunk. 1 teaspoon of drug.
The dragonborn would say, like, looking back to your companions, like, what's their deal?
Oh, they're just here to beat up whoever crosses my path. But as you can see, they're not that serious about it. It's like, these guys are my bodyguards.
I've got a real bad feeling about this one.
You don't have to worry about them. They're safe.
If you head further down to the docks, take a road right, and you'll come across what looks to be it's almost like a shed or a shack. There's 4 black lines just above the handle of the door. Knock 3 times, wait, knock 3 more times. Tell them CERN sent you.
CERN. Would I know like a secret handshake or a like special nod?
You'd probably know a few, but whether this person would understand it, you can go for it. You can try if you like. You would be confident enough to say that this person would not be in the same circles that you once were.
Okay, I won't bother then.
Yeah.
This is so much cryptic conversation. Nobody else
Layers.
knows what's going
Layers.
on. It's an onion. I sort of thank him with a nod then and follow his directions to said door.
Excellent.
And
Okay.
beckon my associates to follow me.
Yo, dude, that was so fucking slick, man.
Well done. Let's go. This is good.
Leaving the area that you're in, down that alleyway, you head off in the Dragonborn's directions. Following down, it takes about 10 minutes or so, and you do manage to dart around, almost getting lost for a little bit, just through the busy streets and the people running around. But then you eventually do come across, tucked in between, like, all the residential areas that are around here, quite like ramshackle and on top of each other, and you do manage to find this kind of wooden, this sort of like a wooden panel with a door in it, and there are 4 black lines which look pretty. They're not fresh, that's for sure, and they are sat above the handle.
I knock 3 times, wait, and knock 3 times again.
You hear as the 6th knock final comes in, you hear like the clattering around, and you hear this kind of old but hard to distinguish voice that comes behind it, but it's like very deep and gruff. It's like, oh, just 1 minute, wait 1 minute.
That doesn't sound like a drug dealer.
It takes a while. You do hear it's the heavy footfall, and you hear a couple of locks go on the door. Just a moment, I'm coming. And the locks open, the door opens, and you are greeted with a very interesting individual. This is a turtle, a humanoid, like turtle-like figure, massive, like black and green shell at the back, 1 eye patch. He has like tufts of long, wispy, like grey hair coming out of the top of his head, very inset wrinkles all over his face. Yes, my dear.
My distinguished friend, I fear we have some business to do, but I prefer not to speak in the street about it. Is that alright if we come in?
Oh, you've come in for tea. Come in, please. Just turns his back and starts. He's got this like large wooden cane that he walks on with this quite like big limp that goes on.
Is there anyone
To be
else?
fair, like for magic drugs, I feel like this guy fits the bill.
Is there anyone else in the room? Can I see anyone else in the room before I
It's really, really dark in there, but it is lit by like 1 single torch. But you can roll me a perception check to see if you can. But it'd be quite difficult.
I'll give it a go.
14. It's too dark. You can't really see anyone in there.
Okay.
Please come in. The kettle's just boiling now.
Okay, I'll go in.
I'll go in, yeah.
Yeah, we're in.
Do you close the door behind you, or do you leave it open?
Oh, we should probably close it.
Yeah. You close the door, and it's a very like what looks to be simple home. There's a single table. There's a like a small like stone-rounded fire, kind of in the center, where there is this pot that is boiling. There is, as you enter, you do clock to your left-hand side. There's quite a young-looking gnomish woman who is sat there just kind of twiddling a coin between her thumbs as you enter, and as the door kind of closes, the entire demeanor of the turtle just changes as he like stands up straight, turns back to you, like, what do you want?
Food.
Okay, how much?
How much do
We don't need very much.
Just enough for like a little bump, man. Like just a bump.
Okay, you want
Exactly what she's
what?
talking about.
This is just your first time buying food? You've really come to me for your first time?
It's not for us, but don't worry.
Who's it for?
We would rather not say. Look, our money's good. We got plenty of money. I assume you got the goods?
What type of suit do you want?
Dude, there's different types. So fucking cool, man. I think
Just seeing him like large turtle hand just rubs his brow, even though like the facade of being this wise and old man is kind of laid off. The age is starting to show on his face at this moment.
I really would know what the like most commonly used type is, wouldn't I?
There are 3 types from what I told you last time. It's brown, blue, and red.
Yeah. But I know the most common type. Right?
Oh, Casper is not happy with this whole drug dealing situation.
He's on the side of the law.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. The where was I? Brown is the most common.
There we go.
Yeah, I think the brown stuff.
Brown stuff, 1 dose is what you wanted, wasn't it? Just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That is fucking steep, man.
I thought the first bit is a little cheaper to get us.
Maybe it would be, but it's not for you. So
Yeah, true. Hey, you know what? It's your lucky day. I got 50 gold.
lovely job.
I give him 50 gold.
Hand it to Arveal, and
We'll
I'll go
take
grab
that
his
out of my
stuff.
inventory.
Excellent. You hand over 50 gold, and the interesting thing for him is that his 2 arms just suck back into the tortle shell, and you're waiting there for a moment. It's an uncomfortably long amount of time. You're just kind of like looking at him, and you're like, what's going on? And eventually, one of the arms like pops back out, and it's this tiny, like brown leather bag that's been tied off, and he just hands
A
it
little
over to you.
plastic baggie.
No plastic in this world, I'm afraid. Maybe there is, I don't know, but no, canon. There is no plastic, just decided. Yeah, and he hands you this little, almost like coin purse in size, but like way smaller, and just kind of hands it over.
What's the gnome doing? The gnomish lady.
The gnome took the gold and is just kind of, she looks bored, but she is kind of eyeing all of you.
Okay. I want to talk to the gnome lady.
Okay.
Hey lady, bit of like a random question, man, but I'm looking for someone. Do you know Fiona Vaughn by any chance?
Fuck off.
Is that a no? Sorry, I don't know, man. Is that a yes? Is that a no?
I'm
She
like beckon to Spike, and I'm like, we are not here on social.
No. It's important, man. It's important. Do you know Fiona?
She looks to you, Rev, and she's like, can you please explain to your friend what fuck off means?
Yes, I think it's time to go now. We got what we needed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll be out of your head.
I'm visibly upset that she didn't get to talk to someone, but okay, she leaves.
It looks like she was intended to upset.
Fair.
Thank you. See you later. And then I'll walk toward the door and I'll grab Spike by the collar and just lead her to the door.
Get off me, man. Get off.
Okay. With illicit substances in hand and coin purses slightly less heavy, where do you go now?
We can split that, by the way. It doesn't have to just all come out of Rev's coin purse.
We'll split one. We'll split. Don't worry, we split when we get back to pub.
Yeah, but just like, this is
From
housekeeping.
the door, I want to say, like, do you think like 1 dose is enough? Like, is it incriminating? Do we need more? Do we need like a mega amount, like a dealer amount?
No, 1 is good.
1 is good. You think?
Look, I'm not made of money, alright?
And it's mega illegal stuff. Like, even if you get caught with it, you're in big trouble.
Let's stop saying the court word and let's go back to pub, okay?
Good point.
Oh, but man, the dog's
Okay.
so cool.
Right, you stay here. As she said, fuck off. I'm going to pub now.
Alright, no need to get shirty, man. Calm down.
I'm carrying really illegal shit.
Hey, you're the one shouting about it. Christ.
I just turn and go towards the pub.
Spike looks longingly at like some pubs and some dirty looking places, and then she follows.
As you travel through the docks, there is one that particularly catches your eye. It's huge. The sound coming from it is just like, it is over the top. Even in the middle of the day, it looks very leery. It's multi-floored. There are there are 3 floors of what look to be active bar with balconies going like
Oh my
in
God, man.
tiers up. In fact, it's
Coast bar.
almost like this building, pretty much, except there's like another floor above that, and it is just jam-packed full of people. There are open fistfights going on outside.
Dude, we have to go in there. Look how fucking cool it looks, man.
You go, I'm going.
It's so fucking cool. Look
Yeah,
at
we
it.
don't
I
have
just
time.
keep walking. I just keep walking. I stop even.
We'll come back later though, right? Right?
Sure,
Gone.
sure, whatever.
Spike doesn't want to be left by himself because when they talk, she's actually pretty nervous, so she follows on.
I'm gonna go with
But was that the Happy Coast bar?
role players going.
That was. It looks like that may have been the Happy Coast bar.
So fucking cool.
Yes, you kind of scamper away with your illicit substance in hand. Who's got it for a start?
Not me.
Let's deal with that situation.
Who's
I think I took it. Let's say I took
Okay.
it. Let's say
Red's holding it. I assuming you're hiding it somewhere on your person in a
Yes, please.
place. Yeah.
Lucy's just changing Casper.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
with them and I'm doing what they're doing.
But she's with them and doing what they're doing.
I can hear. Excellent. No worries. Cool. You head back the fairly long old journey back towards the Siren Sid. No one seems to stop you on your way or anything stupid like that. And yeah, you arrive back. Eventually, it's been about total trip's been about 40, like almost 2 hours, getting on close to 2 hours. And by the time you arrive back at the Siren Sid, and your party members are there, maybe having a few drinks. Looks like Rafe has finished writing his letters, and yeah, that's where you are. Back in the Siren Sim.
Is everyone downstairs having a drink? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're in the pub.
Having some drinks, chatting, getting to know each other better. Trying to get Rafe to chat a bit, but I imagine he's brooding.
When I get in and you see me walk in, I give you like the thumbs up.
At that point, I give a big sigh and think on what we may have to do. And again, that shot of guilt just plows through my gut, feeling that it's wrong.
Can I indicate, like... Oh, sorry, that was really creepy. Sorry, my mum just looked through the weird window in the wall and it really scared me. Spare me 1 minute.
Is it possible to put my letters in in a couple of envelopes?
Sure.
I'm going to approach the barkeep. I'll move
Yep.
myself.
Same dwarven man.
Good afternoon, or good evening, should I say?
Afternoon, Rafe. How are you doing?
Yeah, I've had better days, I suppose. I'm looking to get 2 letters sent out. What's the protocol around here? Do you have a man or a woman?
There are couriers. Yeah, there are couriers. You can send it. How far are they going?
Back.
Well, I'd quite like to get this back to Course Edge. Do you know the place?
Can't say I've ever heard of it, but they probably would. Well, if you give them directions, they probably find it.
It's a way town. It's Yeah, I'll So where should I go to?
I'll head towards the marketplace. You'll be able to find couriers over there. No worries.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Guys, I'm just gonna pop out for a minute. I'll be back in a second.
Would you have waited for the rest of them to come back before you did this, or would you have just gone when the letters were done and then? While the rest of them were done. Yeah.
Sure.
Excellent. Yeah, you go into the market and you do find this kind of this blue motifed kind of shop that seems to be some sort of courier service that deals with delivering of all manner of things. You approach. How much do you want to go into doing this, or do you want to just easy transaction it?
Easy transaction. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. You're served by a fairly nice woman, like human woman, who explains that if you're just sending 2 letters.
Yeah, just 2 letters, please.
Yeah, they could deliver that for what would that take? How long is it? 2 gold pieces.
Sure, I hand over 2 gold.
And yeah, they do know where Quara's Edge is, especially as you kind of point it out on the map that's there. And yeah,
Nice.
it will take
Done.
a time that I will get back to you on when I look at the map quickly.
All right. Thank you very much. And I return back to the pub.
Back to the pub!
Let's do this. Back to the pub.
How long is it? It's like 200 minutes. Oh, and she would also ask, are you expecting a reply?
I'm not sure if it matters, to be fair. If you get one, try and find me, I suppose.
Yeah, she'll ask where you're staying, you'll tell her the Siren Sip, and if there is one in time, then they'll try and get it back to you.
Indeed.
And I will let you know how many days it is when I can do maths. But yeah, apart from that, letters have been sent.
Nice.
As the rest of the team are back. Where the fuck is it? It's going to be about a week.
I subtly have we gone upstairs? Also, I was talking to my mum. Did we go upstairs?
Not yet. Elliot's just sending some letters.
So as Rev thumbs ups, should we go upstairs and discuss our next steps?
I think that we should.
So, but
Not every sentence with I.
But it went well, I imagine.
Yes, we're good to go.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
Right. Let's go upstairs.
It's encouraging. And if it doesn't work, we got ourselves a nice little thing to tie us over.
Only one dose. It's very expensive.
Alright. That's a shame. So, what's the next steps then? I presume you're upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, you did say it, to be fair, so she'll say it.
So, right, so when we're going in, we're going in tonight, or we're going in tomorrow? What's
I
the
see
plan?
no time like the present, right? We may as well go tonight.
Yeah, we might as well get it done.
Yeah. We
Right.
might have some trouble. We might have some trouble with the guards because they were a bit fucking shitty. I looked to who was I with? I was with Rafe and Gwen, right?
Yeah.
Meira.
Yeah, Meira.
I was with Meira. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, man, they were like super fucking shitty. They were like, dude, you can't come in because you don't look the right type. And then I showed them the writ, and they're like, fine, okay, it checks out. And then when I left, they were like, dude, you can't like come in and out of here and party with the guests. So we may struggle to get into this like posh glowing rose place.
Well, I think that probably suggests that particular guard may be not working for the guard leader, the head honcho.
That's a good
So,
point, man.
Maybe we should mention that to her next time we see her. We can get his name, maybe.
I don't know, maybe
Or just
I hope he's not
description.
there. I don't know if he's gonna let us in. Maybe someone else should. Maybe we like the people who went in earlier. Maybe we should get different people to go in.
Sounds like a good idea.
I agree.
Well,
I can.
let's head over there.
Who's the most charismatic here? I'm assuming Soulia.
I would feel that that is probably correct. Though I imagine that Spike is probably relatively charismatic, however,
Yeah,
obviously.
this dude like knows my face. He took a dislike into me. I don't know what it was. Something
Of
about-
course.
He might not be on the door again.
I'm also still wearing my wonderful outfit from the night that the Marquise was taken.
That was
So,
only last night, wasn't it? Oh no, night before.
I reckon one of your stories might intrigue the crowd.
I think you could get a good crowd. I think that could be quite a good. Well, obviously, I know we're trying to talk to him privately first, aren't we?
Yeah,
Of
not too
course.
much of a crowd because we might have to slip the drugs in his pocket.
No, but you could get a crowd elsewhere, and then he can serve as a distraction. We also need someone sneaky who's got.
Who's sneaky? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's not me. I am neither charismatic nor sneaky.
Baby, you sneaky.
I can hold a fight if it comes to blows.
Meira is sneaky, I believe. She would speak for herself, but she is busy doing something. I'm not sure what.
Right.
I mean, I reckon if I got in, I could be a distraction.
We don't
I
need
hide you under my
distraction.
cloak. No, you're not that small.
I don't want to get chucked out.
Don't know, like, Rev, what do you reckon? Do you reckon I stay here, or me, Rafe, and Gwen stay?
No, I think we all go.
I think we
We
should
all
all go.
go, but
Yeah.
I could try and distract the guard with my story, along with other patrons within the venue.
But also, you're very good close up, as in you can touch a person and maybe make him like you a little bit more.
Precisely.
I'm very likable.
Have you got that particular, very specific skill?
I certainly do.
The magical, right?
Person. I have a magnetic personality, dude.
Magic
Yes, I have
magnetism.
charm person.
Lovely.
Magic.
That's all I
I'm a charm
wanted.
person.
That's what I
maybe
did.
Soulia and Spike, you try convince, and then if not, Meira, she's pretty sneaky. She can slip it in his pocket, and we go from there.
I mean, it could be in a ruse of. Actually, I don't want to make it obvious. I was going to say it could be in a sort of flirtatious mood. I could put my hand on his thigh and sneak it in, but it might be too obvious.
I expect I'll have a long coat on, maybe. Slip it in a pocket.
So, just like, Soulia, man, what are you gonna say to him? You're gonna be like, yo, there's this bad guy, he hates you, we're gonna take him down, we need your help. Like, paint the hero, is that the vibe?
I believe I will try that way. Yes.
Don't forget that we can use that. He's trying to something, but in his territory in oath.
Yes.
Use that against him. In that, say, look, this guy's trying to get into your territory.
I would hope that this gentleman would, once he understands that the what are they called? Sorry, the
Myriad.
syndicate. Sorry,
Myriad.
Myriad. Once he understands that he is now at war with the Myriad, that he may see things from our perspective.
Because we can sell it, as in 2 birds, 1 stone, get the Marquise back, but also maybe,
Precisely.
chop the. What's the
So,
phrase?
we want, like,
They were
we
chopping
wanna get
heads
him
of
to,
the
like,
snake.
come with us
Snake, yeah.
and play the prisoner, yeah?
Yes.
Precisely.
We'll do whatever we can to protect him.
Yeah,
And we
maybe
are all
can-
capable warriors, soldiers, vagabonds, and vagabonds.
And
can achieve.
we have backing of town guard,
Yes.
Yes.
kinda.
Kind of.
Yes. Let's do it. I believe we have a plan.
Well, I'm not sure if that's quite the word I was
I'm gonna
used,
hand the writ that we had to Soulia, because I've already used it once.
And I slip the drugs to Meira.
I should be off in your room right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's fine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this costs 50 gold, so everyone, cough up.
I'll give you 10.
I have already provided gold for this service, if I am not mistaken.
No, he didn't.
I
He didn't
gave-
take it because he didn't want to carry all the gold.
No, so we haven't actually done it
I
yet.
wrote it off my character sheet, so I did not really.
Everyone, just give me 8 gold and we'll call it quiz.
8. What I.
I have.
Very well.
Oh. This campaign is making me poor.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're about to make a lot of money.
Keep spending money on information.
So, 90? Nice.
No fingers in mouth.
Why not? He likes putting his fingers in his mouth.
He can, just when his tongue ties him.
Oh, right.
Feels like, where am I getting infection? He's a tiny baby. Can't stop him from putting his hands in his mouth.
No, good luck.
Whatever.
Aside from tying them, what you can do is you can swaddle
Sit.
him.
Well, yeah. Or just stick some socks on his head.
Mittens on his hands. Even if the mittens would go in his mouth, anyway.
Sorry, guys.
What's your next moves?
Well, we're heading to the place where what's his face is.
Are we going to
You're
try
heading
and
to the
look a bit
Gwendolyn.
smart, or are we not going to bother?
I already look very smart.
Yeah, I know you did.
So you're heading
I'm
off.
wearing my fancy clothes, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just wearing my very shiny armor because I polished it all.
True.
I'll be fine.
I'll comb my
As long as we
hair.
don't cause any trouble.
Yeah, I'll try and smooth my hair down a little bit. Yeah.
So, heading off to the Glowing Rose, it's a bit more close to the evening time now. You head out of the Siren Sip, make the journey towards the market district to the Glowing Rose Inn Tavern. I think I just called it the Glowing Rose. I did.
Yeah.
For those who have not been here before, the guard presence is immediately felt. There are a number of guards on the outside of it. There are a number of guards patrolling around it. And to the people who have already been inside, they would tell you that there are a number of guards inside. You approach the outside, and there are many guards there waiting to stop you. What do you do?
I approached the closest guard, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
My dear fellow, I wish to enter to sup on much wine and quench dying thirst. May I?
For noble folk only, I'm afraid.
I look down at my own robes and then I look back up at him. Do I not fit that category, good sir?
I mean, I know you're not staying here, so who are you?
My name is Soulia.
Of...
Soulia of House Valaxi.
Make a deception check.
Guidance. I stand next to him.
That's, you gotta say it. What the fuck are those dice? Never heard of that place. Never heard of that place before. And you're just not staying here, so can't really
I have just entered the town. We have travelled far and wide to attend the great Marquis's banquet.
You're a few days late, man, I'm afraid. Marquis's birthday's over, and he's not here anymore.
What? Graceful! I will have my man flogged for making us so late. How dare he? Oh, good sir, I need to quench my thirst, for I will rage beyond measure if I do not have a drink of fine wine. Please, allow me to come in. Allow me to come in for one small drink.
I already told you can't. No, you're not staying here, and it's for people of the noble. A lot's happened in the last couple of days, man. I'm not going to lie. And if you've only just turned up, you should probably just try and leave as fast as you can.
I could not possibly leave without having one drink. Tell me, good sir, tell me, my friend. I have a good friend who I believe is staying here at the moment. Oh, sorry. Bear with
He
me.
doesn't like lies.
Maybe he doesn't like liars.
He doesn't like liars.
I like drugs.
Such a goody two shoes, Jesus.
Wow. What's the man's name that we're talking to, or going to try and talk to?
Not Baron, Bradle Hunley.
He's not a baron. Don't say that.
He's not a
No,
baron.
My good friend Bradle Hornlake. I know that he is staying here. I can speak to him.
I mean, I can go and ask him to come out and speak to you if you like.
That would be most appreciated if we could, my friend.
Okay, fine. He would just like look over to the ground and go fetch Bradle Hornlake, will you, if he would come to the door. And this woman goes in. What are the rest of you doing? Wait, where are the rest of you right now? Is it just Soulia?
You just look like some really sus entourage then, and
Is
they
it the
did
same guard that I spoke to earlier?
No.
Okay. Is the same guard around that I spoke to earlier?
Maybe a perception check.
Because that will influence what I do.
I will
burn
be
the chapel to
standing
the ground.
behind Soulia as if I'm his bodyguard.
13.
You don't see the guard who called himself Darren, I believe. Darren. Yeah, Darren. Yeah. There's no E's in this game. But you don't see him either outside or patrolling the outside now.
Okay, in that case, I'll stand with everybody else.
I'm going to stand away from this situation. I feel like we need a backup option.
Yeah,
I
Is there,
totally
like,
agree.
a
I mean, why don't you
alley
just
or
show them the writ?
A few minutes pass, and yes, the female guard would come come outside, standing next to a very well dressed, glass of wine in hand, Bradel Hornlake, who would appear upon, like, did someone ask to speak to me?
Horn dog! And I go up to him, arm outstretched, and cast Charm Person if I can get it out.
Charm Person is a spell with verbal, somatic material components, I assume.
It's only verbal and somatic.
Which it's an obvious spell casting.
Oh, is it?
There's hand movements and like.
Okay, I don't do that then.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was too good.
I got him out. I got him out to do that. Fuck.
Yeah, it's an obvious spell casting kind of thing to do at someone.
But what's the point in having it then?
You could charm them in a one-on-one scenario where no one's looking. I mean, you could still do it, but
You need to do it subtly, but
anyone who's looking at the situation might have some questions if they cotton on to what you're doing.
Because I know how Charm Person works. I'm going to amend if you don't. Is it possible? So I want to stand beside Soulia whilst he's doing this chat with the guard, and when the guard comes out with Bradel Hornlake, can I try and engage the guard in conversation?
Try and engage a guard?
Like, to talk to the guard when the... So, maybe I've got this wrong. Who is there when Bradel Hornlake comes out?
Okay, so you stood outside of the Golden Rose. Golden Rose? Yeah, Glowing Rose, sorry. There are guards patrolling the outside of it. They're just kind of walking around. They look very bored. There is the single male guard who Soulia has just spoken to go and get him. There is a female guard who has just escorted Bradel out, and there are two other kind of posted with like poles in their hand, like spears in their hands, just kind of, you know, looking bored and kind of stood at attention, as well as two more across the other side of the road who are just kind of just watching people go by.
When they went in to get Bradel Hornlake,
Yep.
can I set up a street performance? Like an impromptu Covent Garden-esque style performance outside?
You can
My aim being of capturing the attention of the various people around.
You can certainly try.
Great.
How close to the
Not super
Glowing
close.
Rose?
I'd like to I don't know if the pub is just on a street or whether there's a courtyard or what the setup is.
There's no courtyard, no, but so the entrance just goes out onto the street.
Fine. So I'd like to set up maybe on the other side of the street, so I don't want to be warned off by the guards immediately. I want
Yeah,
to
so
on the other
you'd
side.
have to go down a little bit, otherwise, you know, if you started playing in the middle of the street, you'd probably get ushered on quite quickly. But
Yeah.
I mean, you would know that.
Yeah.
How far away, roughly?
Not very far, like maybe 20, 30 feet. Like, I want them to be able to see me and get distracted by me.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you go down a little bit and you start playing some music through the
Yeah,
loop.
can I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself?
Sure,
Myself on
I believe so.
myself.
I think you can, yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool. So I cast Bardic Inspiration on myself, and then I would like to start like a really long. I want to pull my loot off my back, and then I want to do prestidigitation to create like a. I'm going for like a sensory, like shower of sparks effect, something that's like attention grabbing, like a little mini fireworks show, maybe coming out the top of my loot, and then I want to go into a full kind of like long intro guitar solo, kind of like maybe like Van Halen-esque eruption.
Okay.
Styling.
Excellent.
And
With included like
bring the bloke out with the intention of trying to distract them.
with included like sparkler, the like the head end of the loot. Yeah, you start playing. Maybe the performance check, please.
Okay. Cool.
Come on, that 20.
Yeah. Right.
With bardic inspiration, if you want to use it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's.
so I do my. How do I do this? So I do a normal, then I do a 6. How does that work?
Yeah, it should be like a little table there for bonus or something. Just type D6 in there, I guess.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I see. Formula D20. Oh, it doesn't have any type. That's weird. I can just roll a D6 afterwards.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm rolling with normal. Ooh, okay.
15.
15 plus a D6. How the fuck do I roll a D6?
Just do /RD6 in the chat box.
Okay. Okay. slash RD6. Not valid.
Sorry, slash R space D6.
Okay, slash R space D6. 1.
16. You are gathering some attention with this, though. You can see a lot of the people who are walking through the streets trying to go and find food or go and try and move on to other bars that are available. They do kind of stop and do see the strange noise that most of them would never have probably heard, and the shower of sparks is starting to some people are very off of it. Some people are looking on and just kind of trying to figure out what's going on.
I keep playing in the hope that because I get the inkling that Soulia wants to cast Charm Person. So with that going on in the background.
Sure.
Alright.
Do it.
In that respect, then, knowing now about Charm Person, apologies. Horn Dog! And I go over. It's me! Dexter! Dexter Simbleby from university! What was I saying? That celestial tone. And then I say the verbal for the Charm Person, and I go to reach his hand.
Cool.
I've given him guidance.
Dexter Simbleby.
Dexter Simbleby.
Solid.
You gave a different name earlier, which we're going to discuss in a minute.
Somewhere else. Technically.
What did you say your name was at the start?
I only
Who are you?
I only gave my house.
You said your name was Soulia, though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. You
Of
said
house,
Soulia.
some absolute BS. We'll figure that out in a minute. First of all, I need a sleight of hand check from you, please, to try and.
I gave him guidance.
Cool. Yeah. I need.
I gave him guidance.
Guidance.
I gave him guidance.
Well, that's okay. It's alright. It's above 10.
Well, okay. So a few of the guards are now obviously looking down the street at the mini fireworks show that is going on. The two in front are in open view, so they're going to try and look at this. And they're going to fail miserably. Cool.
What's my ear?
Charm person. So there's a strange look on his face as you try and approach him, and then as the spell hits, you feel. Oh wait, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
What's your spell DC?
13.
Pretty good for a level 2.
I am a bard. It's my thing.
It's my thing. That's how I do my
This one's going to be quite important. So I'm going to roll this in public. So I'm assuming that he will get no bonus, but I'll double check quickly.
I'd have a bonus.
Where is? Zero bonus. We are just rolling a flat d20. We're trying to get 13 or higher. It's a melee one. It's a melee one. Okay, so you feel the charm person spell take effect over Braidlehorn Lake. You have
And
one
everyone
hour.
around me gets charmed as well.
No, that's not how it works at all. No.
He takes.
So what did you say to him? So you go in for a handshake and a mini hug, whatever. You cast the spell,
Yeah.
and as you kind of
Yeah.
yes, you come up and Dexter, of course. How are you? It's been such a long time.
I am well, though I am late. I've heard that there has been a lot of action at the Marquis's ball.
I'm afraid it's been a terrible birthday celebration. The Marquis has in fact been what appears to have been kidnapped and is currently missing.
My gods, that is disgraceful. Who could have possibly known that the world would come to this awful?
Tragic what we're living through right now. We're just kind of hiding out here for the next couple of days before we can be escorted back to Oath.
May I? This feels like a very, 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 very long stretch, my friend. May I join you in your hiding out? Me and my party have only just arrived in town. We have nowhere to stay.
Oh, for friends such as yourselves, of course.
Oh,
Please,
sir.
and
Sir, you are a true gentleman.
looks to the guards. It's please let them through. These are fine folk indeed.
I side
Please
him
come
off
in.
again.
Quench your thirst, please.
Thank you so much. Might I, after we have a drink, maybe 2, maybe 3, might I approach you for, an opportunity, shall we say, in private, you understand, of course.
You know me, Dexter. I'm always willing to listen to an opportunity, especially if it's in the gold-making persuasion. Please come through. The first one's on me, although just for you, not for the rest of your friends. I'm not made of money.
We're not made of money
yet.
Or are we?
Please, come in. And I just realised you've been on the siren sit. You've been on the siren sit for so long, but I'll bring you all over. To the glowing. Oh yeah, I made this new map. Yeah, glowing rose. Here it is. Come on, load, you pieces. I need to hold on. I might need to drag you guys all in. I will need to drag you guys all in. Yeah,
if you looked inside Soulia's soul right now, it would just be pure sadness that he's putting this facade up.
You can't see because currently you don't exist, but you're coming in. Oh, I don't have a token for Bradle Hornlake. Oh well, I'll just have to pick one. 2 Elliots.
Nice. Delicious.
That's alright, well if one of them dies, then we've got other ones.
I'm missing Meira. Get over here.
Brought a spare.
I'll find a... Oh god, I don't have...
Of all the people we were going to talk to, you need him.
He's Finley now. Here you go. This is Bradle Hornlake. It looks nothing... Wait! I have a picture for him. I'll make one.
Have a picture of him.
I'll make a token for him, but for now he will be sat at this table over here, and he will kind of bring you all over, and I'll make his token now and send it in. I'm surprised I didn't have it. It was stupid. You stupid. Spent too long making the map and not making the actual thing. Clever. But yes, he would usher you all in. He would take you, Dexter, to the bar. And buy you a fine wine, one of the Marquise's chosen, as the rest of you kind of enter and do whatever you'd like to do. Which is, what are the rest of you doing? Now that you've kind of made your way in, you can see, for those of you who haven't been here before, a long bar. There are stairs leading up somewhere, which looks to be probably where people are staying. Very fine folk in this establishment, lots of nobility. The bar is at the very end. It's kind of, I couldn't get this on art, but it's very, very high-ended here. There are draperies all over, kind of going from ceiling. The ceiling's quite high as well. It goes from ceiling into the walls and such. It is lit by chandeliers in multiple places. And you do notice the heavy guard presence in this establishment. They're all kind of stood at attention, just people watching, but it looks like there's some fatigue on their faces. They've been here for a number of days now, and they're just kind of, nothing's happening in here, so they're just kind of bored and watching.
Can I quickly prod Rafe and Spike and say, you two, not too much to drink, okay? We on business.
Yeah, man, cool. Chill out.
Alright. I'll follow
Yes,
you.
very good. And your life depends on it, so
It does.
take it easy.
I'm gonna hover kind of nearish to Soulia to kind of act a bit like a bodyguard type thing.
Yep.
Around, maybe not hovering over his shoulder, but nearby in a bodyguard kind of way.
No worries.
Is there any music, live music playing?
There's a couple of bards over in a corner. They're playing just light stringed instruments, nothing too over the top in here, just kind of ambience.
There and just appreciate their music.
Yeah, sure. They do notice the loot on your back, and it's a couple of elven-looking men who kind of look towards you and bow as they see you, as they continue on playing. One playing flute and one playing some sort of stringed instrument that sounds very harp-like.
Okay. Yep, I'm just there appreciating the music wherever that is.
Mm-hmm. We'll say it's over here somewhere.
Over here.
What are the rest of you doing? Right.
I'm gonna go and find myself a spot which allows me to keep an eye on the door, see if anyone comes in or out. That's
sure.
A bit. So I'll just stand with Spike over here and just keep an eye. Well, actually, no, you're doing music. So.
I'll also kind of be keeping an eye on kind of what's going on around me, and I don't really know where.
Where did what's his face go?
The bar with you.
Oh, my bad.
I should probably hide because he's going to recognize me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He has not seen you as such so far.
No,
yet.
I mean, I wasn't with Soulia when he made his deception, so
Yeah, good call though, because he probably will recognize you.
yeah, I'm gonna hide as in as dark a corner as possible, as far away from them as possible.
Yeah.
But
I
as
can't see
I
anything on my map again.
go to do, no, I can't speak to Soulia. Okay, no, don't worry. I was gonna try and get a message to Soulia, but I can't because otherwise he'll spot me. I just hide.
No, you can get a message to me. I'm kind of hovering to the side, and I can pass it on to him.
Okay, if say as we go in, if I go in with like close to Gwendolyn, I say, if Plan A fails, give me a signal and I can come and plant my seed on.
That's the signal.
I'm gonna whisper that to Soulia in his ear.
And I like nod, looking around.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I just say, all I can see on my map is white squares. So if I'm standing on a table,
Oh man, that's such a shame. The map is so beautifully drawn.
yeah, Dodge's done an amazing job with this one.
It's so beautiful.
Dodge, would you mind putting Spike wherever the music was? Sorry, I didn't see where you pinged.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just adding Bradle Hornlake to the game for 1 second. Why?
I would move my token, but both my hands are on a tiny man, so
We got it. There you go.
Anything to say about your husband?
Yep, no, that's Gwen.
That tiny man, you're
Tiny
cute, you're
man.
lovely little tiny man.
lovely.
It says like yeah.
Little tiny Legos.
Just under the stairs kind of areas where they are, in the window.
Can you put me in a corner somewhere where I'm inconspicuous?
Hard in this room that is so very well lit, but yeah, we'll put you just kind of chilling by the door over here.
It's like blindingly light.
Yeah, it's very well lit. Like I said, there are 3 or 4 chandeliers that run down the center that are lit by perpetual light, and yeah, it's.
Do I need
extremely well lit.
to do anything rolly to make sure that Bradle doesn't spot me? Or not for now because he's charmed.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of fascinated by Dexter at the moment.
Cool.
If it becomes apparent, I'll ask you. Well, roll me a stealth check anyway, just in case. We'll deal with it.
Put it in my
Incoming
DM's
that
ass.
one.
Oh, I can give you advantage as well, but yeah, 17. You're not gonna have to worry about it. He's enraptured right now with his new friend. Okay, so Soulia, yes, he takes you to the bar. A
Yes.
lovely glass of this like blood red wine gets poured for you.
Oh, beautiful. I hold the glass up and I say, my friend, to the Marquis's safe return, and to health and to the health and family.
Hopefully, it's found soon.
Ah,
Yeah, he would drink up.
so, my old bean, how have you been? It's been far too long.
Busy, very busy. Yes, business is booming. But yes, I was hoping for a nice, relaxing trip down here, and obviously it's not gone so much to plan, which is a real shame. But heading back to Earth soon, post haste. So
Yes, I was also expecting a nice time down here, but my driver got us waylaid for almost a week. Reminded me to beat the shit out of him for missing what was clearly a wonderful, but also terrible.
Oh, drivers are a dime a dozen. You'll find another one in no time.
Ah, yes, I'm sure I will. No,
Being on fire.
The baby really hates crime.
just this little cherubim on my shoulder, just wailing.
It's like, I'll beat him to death later. An immediate crime.
Right. Now, my good chap, I really must talk with you privately soon. Let us finish these drinks, and do you have somewhere privately that we can talk?
Oh, of course, you can come up to my room if you'd like.
Ah, well, that would be wonderful, thank you. Yes. Oh, well. That would be wonderful, yes, thank you. This would also concern one of my party would need to assist. Would that be all right with yourself?
Oh, of course, any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Oh,
sir. Sarah, it is good to see you. How are the old boys?
My what?
You know, those folks that you always used to hang out with. What were their names? I forget.
What? I'm not sure I quite know what you're talking about, Dexter, if I'm honest.
Ah, well,
Being
perhaps.
genuine.
Yeah, perhaps I'm just trying to create some dialogue where there is none. Anyway.
DM is confused.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Very well. And then I just waffle at him until we finish our drinks. And then I propose that we head up to his room. And then I click towards...
I'm pleased you too long didn't read that conversation. That's really...
Who should I have come with me?
Well, I'm your bodyguard, so I come with you everywhere.
Oh,
with
yeah.
One other person.
Yes. I click towards Gwen, like as in, come on, like, a dick move.
Yeah.
But I don't mean it.
It's fine. I'm playing my role very sensibly.
As am I.
Cool.
As you guys head up the stairs, he would say, "That's a fine bodyguard you've got yourself there, sir. Where did you find her?"
Hands off. No, I'm not joking.
I don't need to steal her, of course. I'm just looking for any companions that you may have.
She is a fine bodyguard, yes. Now, let us head to business.
Okay, I'll drag you over there. You head up the stairs. This is going to be fucking... I made this part of the map not thinking anyone would actually see it, but this is going to be real funny now, so... Come here! Get over here, you goddamn tokens! Whee! Oh, no, I can't.
Does anybody else see us leave the room?
So you guys would head up the stairs, which are here.
Any
And
of our
after that, you
party
would-
see us?
I'm assuming they're on the lookout to see what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we wouldn't want to follow necessarily or anything, would we?
It is guarded that you can see. They're like guards at the bottom of the stairs, like guards everywhere. I will try and drag you into the goddamn room, but every time I do, can't see. I'm just gonna have to YOLO where you end up. YOLO?
Ah.
Oh, good YOLO attempt.
Hey,
Perfect.
Very nice. Wow.
There it is. So yes, as you head up the stairs, the first door.
Quite the size of bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, shame. You're in a... To describe it for Gwen, as you crest the top of the stairs in this very still well-lit interior. As you come up the stairs, there are a number of doors to your right-hand side, but directly in front of you is a door which Bradle Hornlake walks straight through, and as you enter, you come into a very large bedchamber. There is a large bed sat to the right-hand side of the wall. A storage cupboard of some sort in front of you. There is a skinned, exotic-looking animal that serves as a rug on the floor, and a bedside table with a lit torch as you enter into the room. Door closed behind you, and so Dexter, what is it that you wish to speak to me about? Is it this little business venture that you may have going? You know me, I'm always keen to make a coin.
Instantly drop the act. Like, instantaneous. Bradle, you are in danger. The Myriad want you dead.
Oh, the baby's throwing up. Yeah, oh no. Oh no.
He doesn't like the crime.
Yeah, he just doesn't like crime at all. Danger? What do you mean, danger?
The Myriad wants you dead.
There is a look of fear that you first see straight away as he kind of stumbles backwards a step. But why? What? How have you come across this information? And you must tell me everything that you know.
Do you happen to know anything about any magical items trade? Have you
That is
been
my business.
involved in any magic trading in the last, let's say, year or two?
This is my business. We go back so long. This is what I do, and I deal with exotic and magical goods. So
You've been stepping on the wrong corners, Raven. You've been kicking the wrong shoes.
what have I done? Well, did I deserve to die for making a mistake? I don't understand where this.
Look, I've not been sent here. I've been sent here to kill you, but that is not my intent. I want to help you.
How?
Do you really think the Marquis was kidnapped because of anything else but what we are talking about right now?
I don't know why the Marquis was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped to get to you.
But why? He's the Marquis of this city, and I am just a traveller from Oath.
Have you seen all the guards downstairs? You're too well protected. The Marquis never had this kind of protection, not at the ball anyway. You were a much harder target than he was.
What must I do to be safe?
I believe that we can strike two birds with one stone. I believe that we can rescue the Marquis and get this death warrant off of your head. Or at the very least, keep you safe.
Can I kind of lean against the door to check that no one's listening?
Maybe perception check.
I cannot hear anyone listening.
Can I hear anyone out there? I mean,
Yeah.
Can I give myself guidance?
Sure.
Yay.
Yay.
1d6, 1d4.
The sound of your listening is
24.
deafening.
15. From pressing your ear up against the door, you don't. It'd be hard to listen to anyone listening, but you didn't hear anyone Yeah, you didn't see anyone approaching or anything, or the guards that were up here on this level seemed just as bored as the ones down below. But yeah, it doesn't appear to be any eavesdropping going on in this conversation that you can tell.
Okay, and I can't see anything in the room that might look suspicious.
Everything looks pretty above board in this room.
Yeah,
You can see.
alright, that's fine.
Apart from the sneaky assassin under the
My friends downstairs and I have been tasked with capturing you, dead or alive, and bringing you to the leader of the Myriad. There, the deal is that we would then receive the Marquis alive. My intention is to, what could you say, fulfill that request, but then save you afterwards.
I don't. You're supposed to. You're my friend. Why are you? You can't capture me.
I am your friend. Of course, I'm not going to capture you. I'm letting you in on this secret because I want your help to save your own life.
I feel like I could just run. I should just run.
If you run, you're a dead man. And that's the Myriad we're talking about here. We're not talking about some two-bit gang that hits a street corner. We're talking about one of the most powerful rogue assassin divisions within the entire of this land.
How are you going to help me?
We're going to help you. We're going to help the Marquis.
But how?
We're going to bring you to the Myriad alive.
I'm not going to the Myriad if they want to kill me.
Well, guess what? The town guard is going to be there as well. They're going to storm the Myriad's hideout. Whilst we are trading you.
Hey, guess what? Here's a fun little factoid.
Guess what?
Guess what? Whilst we are trading your life for the Marquis, they will storm in, kill all the Myriad. Your life will be saved. The blood oath on your head gotten rid of. You'll be safe.
The Marquis's life will be saved as well.
And the Marquis will be saved.
And we'll be able to get rid of some of the Myriad's top dogs.
You won't have to live a life in fear anymore, brother.
I don't understand why you need me to go.
Because
if anything, I should be in hiding.
The only way that we can save the Marquis is by trading you. And let's be clear. The Myriad is going to find you one way or another. They always do.
They're gonna get you.
They're gonna find you.
But the Myriad.
They'll get you.
But the Myriad are throughout all of Wildemount. So if I don't go into hiding somewhere deep underground, then I'm going to be killed no matter what.
No. The Little factoid. As far as we know and understand, the what's the word I'm looking for? The oath against your life is only known to the one who has the markers. If they are dead, you will be safe.
What say you?
He just head down, kind of thinks for a while. And then I'm going to need you to make me a persuasion check, please. Luckily for you, yes. luckily for you, it's with advantage because of charm person.
Persuasion.
And guidance.
And guidance.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
It's like my new
Persuasion
lucky.
advantage. 22. Very well, my friend. I will go with you. Please, as long as you protect my life.
Rafe's like, I'm not dying.
I promise you will never die.
You saw my line. That's what I was going to say. I promise you will never die.
What must we do? When are you going? When are you summoning up all the guard and everyone to rescue the Marquise?
My friends downstairs are already aware of the situation. As soon as we have your support, I am to make a signal to them. Or I am meant to meet with them. Sorry, and they will alert the guard of our progress. Then we will take you back. We haven't even decided where we're going to take this guy. Then we will take you back to the place that we are staying at, where some of the guard are waiting in secret. There you will be kept safe, and there we will make the train.
Okay. If this one needs to be done. To save the Marquise and remove the bounty that's on my name, then that is what we will do. When do we go?
Well, as soon as you are ready.
Oh, I mean, I can pack some things and get my companions together. Well, they're not here at this moment, but...
You cannot... Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. You cannot tell anyone where you are going, apart from one person who you trust beyond all others, not to reveal where you are going. If the Myriad have any idea of what we are planning, then it will all be for naught.
Very well. Okay.
You did roll high, so I guess I should believe it.
You did roll high. He is charmed for the next 45 minutes or so. Okay, well, yes, we can... If you summon the guard and make all your preparations, I will be ready.
Good. Then, come with me.
Well, we're going now.
If you want to.
Well, if you're ready.
I guess the real question is if you are ready, but...
No.
Yes, but I'm aware that charm only lasts for another 40 minutes, so I'd rather get this done sooner rather than later. I'm not saying that in character.
What's charm? Okay, well, I will follow you, yes.
Good. Right,
Okay.
let's go. And then we leave, head back to the party downstairs.
Follow me.
Okay. I summon everyone up, beckon everyone to come to the entrance to the park.
I fall in line awkwardly and I guess we're going.
I stand close to Bradle. On like.
Someone has to come
Okay,
get
so-
me because I'm there tapping my feet, being like, "Dude, the base is fucking drop, man! It's about to drop."
Well, where am I going?
Where the fuck have you gone? Oh shit! You're all in a group.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I was dragging Bradle and Gwen over, and then I moved you off the map.
But eventually, I see people are leaving, and I do head to the door.
Yeah.
Now this will come into effect because Meira, you rolled 17 on stealth, and he's up and about now, and he's kind of heading out. And he fails, so never mind. Carrying on. He doesn't notice you.
Too distracted.
He doesn't. Yeah, he seems to be lost.
So disastrous that he probably has forgotten everything.
So,
Pigs? What pigs?
Okay, so you as you go to head out, the one of the guards would like see Brador attempting to leave and be like, "Sir, it's not recommended that you leave the Glowing Rose at this time." And he would say,
yeah.
yeah. He would say, "Stop being a crybaby." He's like, "I have very important matters to attend to, and I will leave at once." And the guard would kind of look to his female guard that was there who gotten originally, and kind of shrug and be like, "Okay, we'll be back before nightfall, though. We can't guarantee your protection forever."
bye.
You are muted, Pete. I can't hear.
Just to clarify quickly to the party, they're not meeting us back in the sewers, are they? I've forgotten that. They said they
They
wouldn't.
never
They'll come
said.
to us
I don't
and
think they
find us.
said.
They said they'd find
They
us.
spe-
So
What
that's
they're
nice.
going to do is they're going to see him with us and then send word.
Yeah.
Just take him back to Siren Sip or to the
Yeah.
guard ladies.
So let's take him back to
Cell.
Siren Sip. Right, we're heading back to the Siren Sip. Rev, I believe that you need to head to the guard captain and let them know of what our latest development is.
What our
Yes,
plans
yes. I will. Where do you go? Where shall I meet you?
We're going to the Siren Sip. We will wait there for instructions.
Okay, I will meet you there as soon as possible.
Excellent.
Is anyone, maybe someone should go with Rev.
Yes, maybe. I only suggested Rev because he's already had previous contact with the guard captain.
No, absolutely.
Come on, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, you come too.
Well,
you know.
I'm not sure because I said I'd stay close to.
Oh, all right.
I'll come with you.
Both of you, come on then. Yeah, let's go.
Well, I really think we shouldn't. I think we need all the help we can get here. So
Alright,
maybe
I'll
one
s-
other person for them too.
I don't mind. I'm happy to stay or go.
Maybe Spike, you stay with us because of your persuasive
Yeah, sure.
debt.
Come on, Rafe. Let's go, man.
Right. I don't think I've ever met this woman before. I've always seemed
What
to
was
be.
that?
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
She's maybe not a looker, but she's alright.
What?
What the
Never
fuck?
do that again. Whatever the fuck you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, there's a soundboard on here now.
No soundboard, please. It's fucking bad enough already. Okay, so you head off to. Is there any way to disable this shit, or? Yeah, I'd say yeah. You can right click it. Now I can't hear them. Perfect. Cool. So you head off to the Siren Sip, and Rev heads to the guard captain alone.
And Rafe.
I mean,
Rev and Rafe go to the guard captain. Okay,
Having
cool.
Rafe
So
on an adventure.
Team R head off towards the guard house, and the rest of you head up to the Siren Sip. Siren Sip's around 20 minutes away, so that leaves just about half an hour left on, well, a bit less, like 25 minutes left on Charm Person, as you enter into the Siren Sip. For the Rev and Rafe, you head over to the guard barracks to go and speak to the guard captain. Very
Lucy
easy
wants
to
to
get.
go with Charlie and Elliot because she doesn't want Thingy to recognise him.
Sure, okay, that's fine. So the three of you head over to the guard barracks, and yeah, the same kind of procedure, but you do manage to eventually get in to see Moshe Bolg. And as you enter, she would look towards you like, what news?
Just really quickly, my friend Rafe, and I believe you've met Meira. We have the guy. We're taking him back to the pub, and we're hoping, the Myriad people will be in touch shortly. So the plan is happening.
You're taking Bradel in, just hand
He
him over.
came voluntarily.
No, okay. That must be very convincing. Well, yes, the quicker we have the Marquis back, the better. And I'm glad you decided to go this route instead of trying to frame him for some weird crime. So,
We never said that. Let's be clear.
sorry, yes, I forgot about your blatant plan. Okay, well,
Look,
Let me-
if we get into some trouble, can we rely on the town guard to help us out here?
where are you meeting with this myriad contact that you have?
Well, that's the problem. They say they find us when they're ready. So we hope, they see us with Bradle and we get quick meeting.
If you can get word to us, then we will try and assist, yes.
And maybe you write a note or something? I don't know.
A note to whom?
To the guard, so I give it to him and he'd know I'm not a bullshitter.
I've already given you a writ.
Okay, if that'll do. Yeah, sure.
Very well. I hope to have the Marquis back in our hands shortly. And safe. And alive, preferably.
Rafe, Meira, have I missed anything? Anything important?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. I feel as though I don't see how, if the Myriad do come, they're likely, like, how are we going to get to you quickly enough? Even if we tell the guard, it's not going to be, it's going to be too slow. Can you not send some protection? Get someone to just keep an eye on the pub we're in? Send some people to, watch from afar or something.
I can have a few guards. Where are you staying?
Siren Sep?
I can send a few of my guard over there if you would like to patrol the area.
Are they subtle? Because the
No.
Myriad's not going to go. Well, that's not going to
They're
work then.
the most, to a criminal syndicate, I imagine they're the least subtle thing. But I can have them dressed down, but then their action as guard doesn't really. They look like civilians.
How about this? Maybe if we have we don't want to give away the game to your guards because they might be naughty boys. But what if we don't say anything except if they hear the code word shouted, they must run towards it and assist. So they don't know anything, but they're ready to help.
That could be arranged, although it would be hard. It depends when this meeting happens. But what is the code word? I guess I'll try my best.
I look at Rafe and Meira. Any ideas?
Or you could just shout the word Myriad.
It'd be obvious, maybe.
Well, I don't know. I've never done this sort of shit before. Or you could
What's the
shout
name of that flower, Elliot?
Frost
Oh, yeah.
Lotus.
Yeah, as good as any.
Frost Lotus. Yeah.
Frost Lotus. Okay, so
We
the
will
action.
scream it at the top of our lungs.
Okay, I'll try and get the word out to as many guard as I can that if they hear the words Frost Lotus shouted, they should try and assist in any way possible. Although I'll try my best.
He's good. He's better than nothing.
Hope
Anything else, you two? We not missed anything?
No,
I think we're good. I think your boss will soon be back with you, and everyone will be very happy.
We're counting on it. You will. Well, we'll see what happens, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting. See if we fail, then well, it's nice knowing you.
You'll die. I know. I've heard.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Great. I'll be dead.
Hey, think of it this way: when we do save the boss, you put your life on the line. He's gonna like you the most.
That's right. Yeah, you're quite right.
Maybe.
I'll get an extra reward. I can't
Maybe.
wait for that. Just me thinking back to some of my letters, going, "Oh, great."
When I read them, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so much fun."
Oh no, I kind of don't want to survive now.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
So Moshe would then look at you and be like, "Well, I'll try my best. Anything else?"
No,
We best get back.
we're killing time. We better get back and get the show on the road.
Okay.
Cool. And with
You
that,
head over back to the Siren Sip kind of way. It's starting to get later into the evening now. Yes, with it, activate into the Siren Sip. Let's bring one Bradle Hornlake over. There it is.
Hello, big boy.
Hello, big boy.
Hello.
Around 25 minutes left on your charm person spell at this point. By the time you get back here, and he's just following, kind of like trying to keep shrouded between you all as he's kind of scurrying behind you or in between you all, darting around, looking around constantly for any threats that may be around.
Upstairs?
I go to the barkeep, whose name I forget.
The barkeep has never told you his name because I don't think you ever asked.
Wow.
Barkeep, that's his name.
Yeah, barkeep.
We don't give a fuck.
My name's Barkeep.
Doesn't need it.
Tonight, I will require your largest room.
All the rooms are taken by, well, you mostly.
Which one is the largest in the building?
I think it's the one that Gwen's staying in, but it's not bigger by much.
Very well.
We can all
Let's all
squeeze
go
in.
into Gwen's womb. That's what I heard.
What the fuck?
Yes, I guess we'll go into Gwen's room and wait.
That's all right, let's have a party in my room. Come on then.
I like the sound of that.
Oh wait, no, hold on. And I sort of, my friend, I must have a quiet word with my compadres. Do you mind?
Who are you talking to here?
To Bradle.
Oh, yes, of course. Where shall I go where I'd like to be the most protected?
Ah, yes, of
Let's
course.
take him upstairs to him.
Yes, just stay right there just one moment and I will return to you. It will be a moment. People. I don't
People.
talk to everyone else.
Yeah, so currently with you is you, Gwen, Spike.
Who
because
are
the
you
others aren't
calling
quite
you
there yet.
people?
Spike, in Spike in particular, you're going to be very important in this moment.
Okay.
I've only got about 20 minutes left to before my spell wears off. We need to get this guy absolutely blasted.
You fucking do that, man.
I can rely on you.
I will certainly give it my best fucking shot, man.
Excellent. Here's some more coin for some Vega. Get as much as you possibly can and plaster the poor bastard with it.
I'm keeping
Cool.
an eye on Bradle, by the way.
Cool. And then, yeah, I guess, very well, we shall head to Gwen's room for now.
Where,
Right
we're
then.
getting drunk. I need to be at the
Oh, no, yeah, we'll keep him down here. We'll sit him right here. And then we'll get him absolutely tanked.
Okay, so I, whilst they move over to the table, I go over to the bar and I order, I don't know, 20 shots of Vega?
Oh, wait.
Oh god, I'm not having any.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
I hate
How much
that.
is that back? 10 shots of Vega.
3 gold pieces for you.
I don't know, maybe
Okay.
like, I don't know, 50 shots of...
I've paid for that. That's the gold that I gave you. With the
Okay, so I hand it over and then I kind of totter back, holding my tray. Pop it down and be like, dude, to your health. And then I put one in front of everyone and say, I assume I've been introduced on the way, on like the walk or some point as like Dexter's companion, have I? I don't know.
I don't know. Did you mention it on the way back?
I kind of just mentioned you as like one of my team, but I would now reintroduce you as Bradle. You must do everything this woman says. She is an absolute scoundrel, but in the best possible way. You must listen to her.
Absolutely. I sit down, I put the drinks down and be like, right, let's get this night started. And
We have a game.
drink in front of everybody and I take a shot of Vega and I try and clink glasses with Bradle to try and like ease his...
We need a drink to soothe our tempered
Yeah.
minds.
Perhaps one, but I'm anxious about the upcoming, and kind of looks around the rooms, like the upcoming events.
Encounter, I agree. We need to be on top form, which is why Vega is going to help us with that.
That's why we're called the Vagabonds. It's our energy drink.
You're not even there.
Who was that?
Hey, I thought I'm in the room.
Yeah, you're not quite there yet.
I've
You're
got
still
really
walking
good
back from the
hearing.
guardhouse. Yeah. No, sorry. You're 61 feet away from the bar, so you can't actually hear.
What's happening?
I'm deaf.
Have you tried this drink before? And
No, I've never seen. What is this blackened liquid?
This stuff is the fucking bomb, man. So it's like a constitutional herbal constitutional drink. Like makes you feel so much better, and it like gets your night off to a good start. And they serve it in these tilly tiny glasses. But this is really fucking important, man. The way you drink it is you have to have 5 of them. So.
I'm going to need you to make me a persuasion check, please.
Can we give this guy an intelligence check as well?
Just tell him that the ABV is really low on it. It's only 1%.
A pint of it. Said it's a pint.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't have any inspiration.
I don't think anyone does.
How do I check?
Yeah, and I didn't guidance you in time, sorry.
Okay, fine.
Currently, Meira has inspiration. Meira. He would like tentatively pick one up, kind of smell it, kind of move his face away. He would see you like ushering up to clink the glass, and he would like clink it with you, and then like drink it in like a sip, like he would like I don't know a wine or so. Take one sip of it and be like, oh, that is dreadful. Oh no.
It tastes bad, but it's really fucking good for you. Honestly,
No, I
it feels
think
so much better.
I think I'll pass.
Horn dog.
That is vile.
She is right though. It is good for you. Come on, horn dog, drink up.
No, thank you.
How about I get you a fine wine instead?
Please, I'd much prefer.
Barkeep, your finest wine, quickly, lad.
Okay.
At this point with herself.
When will you?
Finest wine isn't that fine, but yeah, sure.
It'll do.
Fine wine isn't that great, but yeah, it's 2 silver pieces. You grab a hold of it, bring it over, and Breda would like take a sip of it, kind of turn his nose up a little bit, but then feel like pretty happy, just kind of sit there with it. So, what is your what is the next move? What are we doing?
The next move is on the myriad, my brother.
I think we need to go upstairs.
He says,
Well, we will go upstairs, but we must finish this wine. Quickly, come on. Let's finish the wine.
Can we not get drinks in our room?
I've got all this Vega. Needs drinking.
I mean, I'm not planning to get drunk here.
I'm not asking you to get drunk. This is courage wine, man.
Yeah, I've had a few glasses already, so I think I'm in a good place right now.
Well,
but if the event are as dire as you say, I don't really want to get good and drunk before potentially life-threatening.
Like,
yeah, fine. I can see there's no convincing you. Very well. We will head upstairs to Gwen's room. Room.
Oh no!
It's not that kind of party, guys.
Okay, you head upstairs into Gwen's womb.
Finally.
Quickly do a quick tidy up.
Oh.
Not of my womb, of my womb. I make the bed.
Sure. And you're all kind of crammed into this fairly small, but probably the largest room. You all kind of stood there.
Oh, is it really small? Like, as in, we're probably not going to be able to have a fight in here.
We're not doing that in here.
Yeah, it's a fairly small room, maybe 20 foot square. Basically, just enough room for a bed, a bedside table, and like a rack where you can hang stuff. That's very simple kind of.
how long's it been since we left the glowing place?
It's been about 45 minutes at this point, and it'll be at this point when the rest of the guys would also come back in.
Where the fuck have they gone?
Alright.
Yeah, you enter and see no one there.
I'll go to the barkeep. Excuse me, do you know where our friends have gone?
Oh, they've gone upstairs, I believe, into I'm assuming Gwen's room. They're asking which room was the biggest. I'm not sure what they're planning, but
Right.
We'll find them.
Right, guys, they've gone upstairs to the largest room, which I think is Gwen's, which I think is a bit unfair. I remember her getting choice of the largest room. That seems bullshit.
Bigger isn't always better, my friend.
You tell yourself that.
Well, it works.
Right, let's just go up and rat-a-tat on the door, I guess.
On the door, you enter, and there are now 7 people in this fairly cramped room. Just like so. Meira, what do you do?
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you're on mute, so I can't hear you. But there's probably a baby crying, maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
He's fussy.
So this crime! Stop doing crime!
Hates crime.
Yeah, he really hates crime.
Ingredient.
I need to go and stand outside of the door, basically.
Okay, so you don't go in. Okay,
Yeah.
so you stay out. You wait outside while the rest of you are in there. So 6 people in Gwen's room just kind of stood there.
I step outside. I want to go and talk to Meira.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So I see her loitering the hallway. Yo, dude, I'm a bit fucking worried that the Myriad don't know that we've got the gun. What do you think to do? I know you can't go in there, but I don't know how to get a message to them. I don't know if you have any kind of underworldy kind of means or some shit.
Sorry, say that again. Some underworldly means.
I'm just I'm worried that they don't know we've got the guy and he's not going to be charmed for much longer and just see it going fucking sideways, man.
Hang on, let me see what I can do. No,
Is there, I don't know, is there any kind of signal we can give or... I don't know, do you know anything about it? I don't know fucking nothing, man, I'm just a musician, but...
I can, I could probably give the Myriad a signal to say that we've got who they're looking for. But also, I'd be surprised if they haven't already tracked us and know that we're here.
Maybe we should go downstairs and try and scope out if there's any of them here.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. We head downstairs to the bar again.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody Myriad-y?
Maybe a perception check.
Can I assist
Someone
with
look.
that?
Sure. You just step outside eyeing everyone.
Because she's helping, do I get advantage then or no?
Yeah, or either you both roll or you get advantage, either one.
Oh, with advantage.
Well, there's a
Hey.
24.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
You are confident while looking around this room that there's no one that really is paying you any major attention or that looks myriad-y, we'll say.
My words, excellent.
Yep.
What is this spell? What does this do? Not very useful. I was trying to find something that would be like a signal, like paint on the floor.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's a big signal right there.
I feel like they probably know, given we've just walked through town with him.
I mean, dude, I can create a firework, or I can set off something, but I don't know what they've got to look for. I can be distracting, or I can create, like a puff of sparks or anything like that. Or a symbol. I can create a symbol on a surface. I can put a myriad symbol on the pub, but.
I think that's not a bad idea. Maybe on the floor outside, something subtle. Just like a kind of little calling card, just to say who's here. I also think that I don't think it'll take them that long to get here. They said that it was kind of an instant thing. They were really desperate for him, so.
If I go outside, Dodge, could I Could I see like Gwen's room from the front? Is it at the front of the building or is it at the back of the building? Or
It's still aside, but you can see like where the window is. Yeah.
So if I go outside, I'd like to, once I've identified Gwen's room, I would like to press and make. It says I can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on any object or surface for an hour. So I'd like to make. With Gwen's help, if she could sketch me out what the myriad symbol is.
Sure.
My help.
I'd like to do that, and then maybe with an arrow, if possible, to that window.
Absolutely, yeah. So the myriad symbol, which I've sent in the chat before, I believe. Beep beep boop shmeep shmop.
Is it the curly whirlies?
Oh, it's just a lot of dicks in D&D right now.
Wait, is it the?
Yeah, it's the 5-pointed star with the curves.
With the curls.
Yeah.
I haven't got my notes, so I can't show you, but...
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I make that symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the windowsill, like so it's plainly visible from the street. Is my aim.
Oh, okie dokie.
And then I'm just going to loiter outside. I'm not going to go back in. I'm just going to kind of loiter outside the front of the pub, keeping an eye out for anyone. Myriad, if I know what that is, maybe, and I'm like, dude, maybe you could like hang out with me here, just like keep an eye out.
Make me a perception check while you're searching around for the myriad.
Myriad.
Can I have advantage if Mira's helping me?
Is Meira outside as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. 20. So, looking around, you are looking around all the kind of, like I said, it's coming to the evening time now, so the shadows are around. And as you make the symbol, you're kind of looking around and you see down an alleyway to the side of where the siren ship sits, you do see they're trying to hide, and you just about spot them. Two shaded individuals who are kind of looking in your general direction.
Okay, I give Meira a nudge. Do this. Someone over there in the shadows. Go talk to them or just watch them? Or... Don't know. I think Lucy can hear me. She hasn't got headphones on. Here we go. I'll go for a second.
Just hates crime. Just so much hatred for crime.
Yeah.
Pete was just breastfeeding off camera.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed a bit of that. What's the threat?
You can say again.
You're dead.
It was.
You died.
So I've made a symbol of what the myriad and pointed it to the Gwen's room from outside, and then having a look around, I've identified two shady-looking individuals down a side alley, and Meira and I stood outside, and I just nudged her and pointed them out. Fuck it, I'm gonna go over.
Okay, as you approach the kind of street and they see you come over, they scarper back into the street and disappear off. They just go running.
Okay. Crime is not my forte.
Right.
I go with her because I don't want her to do that on her own.
Yeah, that's fine. You both see it as the...
You're chasing off the people who are trying to get to
No,
come into the pub.
I was trying to tell them that we've got your bloke. Like,
Quickly, fire the fireworks!
How do they know?
Fireworks, make it simple.
Fireworks is a shadowy organisation.
Crime happening in here! Everyone, look at me!
But Casper's not crying. What?
Alright, well, I'll go back to loitering outside the pub then. I'm clearly useless. There we go. Spike's done. She's done. Her fucking contribution is done for the evening. There we go. Over to you, twat.
What are the rest of you doing while this symbol making has been going on outside? And
Can I quickly suggest to our friend that I believe to be more convincing, you may need to be tied up.
That's such a good idea.
Guidance for any role that comes up next.
Now I know that sounds risky, but it must be done. I promise you that these ropes, as soon as they are bound, will be twice as quickly unbound from your person.
I'm going to need you to make a persuasion check for me, please. Luckily, it's with advantage because you have charm person, you have guidance, but you're trying to hit a 20 because this is difficult.
Okay. Sorry, was it a perception or a persuasion?
Persuasion with advantage with a D4, but it's a toughie. One of those on that one. Oof.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not going into a trap I'm not going into this meeting where I could potentially die tied up. I want to be able to run if I need to run.
Then we just tie your hands. Fair?
No, absolutely not.
Brother, do you not trust me?
I don't trust you to tie me up, no.
That's fair. I was always terrible at tying knots at school. Very well. I just thought it might be quite convincing we could get this shindig over sooner.
I've done quite a lot to come this far with you already for this.
You have, yes. And your thanks will be paid in so many thousands.
Our thanks.
By who?
Well, by the Marquis when we get it back, no doubt.
It would be good to get some money from him, to be fair.
So,
Well,
like to take the opportunity to make a
cut to
bit of
anyone else.
coin.
Well, of course, yes. I mean, I am a businessman, that is my game, but the sooner this myriad business or whatever has been said is over with, the better.
Absolutely, I think we can all agree on that. But come on. Let's just...
Come where? Where are we going?
Nowhere, I'm just saying, come on, let's sit down and have a nice rest.
It's very cramped in this room with all these people in it.
Cozy.
We may...
What is our
We just
What
don't
is our
want to
next
take
move?
any risks.
What is our next move?
The Myriad will make contact with us, hopefully soon.
Hopefully very soon.
Very well.
Why did we why don't we go into separate rooms just for the meantime, so that there's a bit of room for the Myriad to come in if they want to visit you in the room? Maybe we're intimidating them with just the sheer numbers of us.
I'd prefer if I was, in the safe hands of you individuals who are meant to protect me, not alone.
No,
I agree.
I think we should all stay together. I know it's a bit tight, but we won't be here for long. And
Me and Rafe can go to the next room. We'll only be close by.
yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Very well.
Cool.
When I'm in
What
the room with
was
Rafe,
the code word? Just so we just in case.
Osmosis.
it was for Frost Lotus.
Frost Lotus. Very well.
Hey,
Okay.
Rev,
Rev and Rafe head off into separate rooms. What's your plan?
Rev.
We'll just sit and listen, I guess.
So, and I'm gonna turn to Rev quietly and say, "What happens if this plan goes south? Are you ready to kill him?"
Well, yeah, I guess. I prefer the Marquis to this random guy, but hopefully it all works out, right?
Well, that's plan A, but plan B could be, I'll put an arrow through the guy's face. I'm not too bothered about that. It's either him or me, I suppose.
Look, I don't want to kill the guy, but if you had to do what you had to do, I'm not gonna get in your way.
We're trying to save the Marquis. It's a life for life. It's a tough call. I mean, frankly, I'm pretty certain
I reckon we can do it.
I'm pretty sure that these baddies are gonna just kill a guy anyway. Might as well just get over done with.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think we do it, but if not, plan B. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure an entire building of people just watched us walk out with a man who's about to die. Either way, I feel like we're pretty fucked.
I think the Marquis will be very happy to be alive, maybe.
Indeed.
Very happy, maybe.
Indeed. Well,
We see we can always leave the city. I mean, you know.
okay.
You're
Okay.
fucked anyway, man. We gotta do this one way or another.
I know. We're sort of fucked. Well,
So, as you guys are having this conversation, the Meira and Spike outside, the time is coming up where Soulia, you recognize that your charm person spell is coming close to its end. In about, we'll say in about a minute, you're waiting around and you're like, this is going to end soon.
Can I do it again?
Or
I mean, sure.
Like reignite it.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? Yeah, there'll be no guidance on it, but he does have a wisdom saving throw, obviously.
guidance.
And can I say anti-guidance?
That doesn't exist.
Does it work?
That's called Bane.
Yeah.
I do have
Bane
that.
too.
I do have Bane.
You want to
It's
cast
not
Bane on him, then alright.
It's not prepared.
Poor guy.
Oh no,
let me
it
just
is
note it.
prepared.
You're going to Bane him?
No, I'm not going to Bane
Okay.
him.
You are not prepared.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, I'll roll it in open again. It's DC again, so it's just flat D20. Oh, that's a hash as well. Fail! You re-up.
Got 45.
Oh, he even rolled it as Bread of One Leg. What a legend. Okay, so as you feel the spell wearing off, you re-up it again.
Excellent. And if nobody else objects, do we mind if we stop now?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Actually,
Keep going
not
on
quite. Yeah, actually. Fuck you! We stayed till 3 a.m. No, we won't end it quite there. We will end it in a second. About 25 to 30 minutes pass as you guys are kind of waiting around. Meira and Spike just kind of loitering outside, keeping their eyes peeled for any more myriad figures.
Alright.
Not really seeing that much and kind of sweating as you're just like thinking, how many times am I going to be able to re-up charm person before this goes horribly wrong? When two people walk past the bar that seem pretty jovial and they're laughing at each other, just in their drunken ways. And as they walk past the bar, one of them would stop and produce a sealed bit of parchment to Spike and then just drop it on the floor and walk on.
Okay, I wander over and pick it up.
Yep. You open the seal. There's no marking on the seal, but it is in like a red wax as you open it. And there would be a crudely drawn map with an X at a doorway on that map. And it would say, bring him... hold on, let me think about how I want to word this properly. It's... bring him with the Blood Oathed, and the Blood Oathed alone. And that'd be it.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Uh-oh.
And that's where I'll end it. Right there.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
all of our best laid plans.
I think we're fucked. Well. It's okay.
And that's where we will end session 7.
So long, viewers.
Ah,
Goodbye, viewers.
goodbye. See
Till
you
next
all.
time, team.
Goodbye.